If you have already enrolled for navigation and you are in the waiting list, or if you are looking forward to enroll for navigation with Dr. Peloton, please watch this video very carefully. Understand the importance of what I am trying to say. So, first, if a student comes to me and says, "Sir, I want to pass navigation," I will straight away say, "I'm not the correct guy for you. Please find a different institute. We don't want to take you in." Is passing a crime? Yes, it is a crime. Why? See, you would spend 70 lakh to 1 crore rupees on your way to become a pilot, right? Now imagine after spending so much, which is not your money, most of the times it is your parents' hard-earned money, and then you end up without getting a job, let's say forever, or let's say for 6 or 7 years, or sometimes 3 4 years. It would be a waste of your time, waste of your money. Yes or no? Why will this happen here? I have completed my CPL, I have passed all my subjects, and why will I not get a job? Is your question, right? Current scenario, nobody will say, right? This is the truth. Around 3,000 pilots are sitting at home without jobs. This is the current truth. There are a lot of vacancies coming up. Yes, vacancies are coming up, and they are going away. Let's take a typical vacancy. For example, if an airline tries to select at one time, it will select, right? It will give out a vacancies of 100 on an average, let's assume. So now, for these 100 vacancies, let's say out of this 3,000 who are sitting at home, someone would have shifted to, most of the people, I mean, majority of them, like, at least 500 to 1,000 would be doing other jobs. This is the current. I'll show you someone who has a pawn shop, after doing a CPL license. Why? Because he took a huge loan for a CPL and he could not get a job. This is the real truth. I mean, I have spoken to him myself. He regrets a few things which I will discuss in this video. Okay, now, so where was I? Yeah, the vacancy came out. This vacancy is for like 100 jobs. Now, how many people attempts the exam? Around, let's say 2,500. Let's say 2,000. So how many people will get the job? 100. How many people will not get the job? 1,900. Now, do you think if you just pass navigation, you will be in that 100 and not be in that 1,900, right? So now, airline examination may not happen today. It is going to happen at some point, in your life, right? Where it decides whether you will just end up as a CPL holder, or you will fly a very beautiful jet all your life. Yes, whether you will sit as a guy in your home who wasted his parents' money, or you will earn for the family, you will take care of your parents. Now, who decides this? Who will get a job and who will not get a job? The exam decides, right? Now imagine in 2,000 students, if you have to get a rank below 100, how should be your preparation, right? Your preparation should be the best. So that is what I do in ground classes from day one. From day one, you will never prepare for DGCA navigation exam. By just teaching you, I can make you pass DGCA navigation in just 10 days. I have uploaded, general navigation marathon. I have marathon for all these things. Like general navigation will take 2 days, radio will take 3 days, instrument will take 2 days. You will pass navigation for 100% within 10 days of my teaching. I did it like when I started my ground classes, but I am never going to do it again. I regret doing that. Why? Here, see, you will pass navigation now, but what happens when you go to that airline exam? Will you be able to compete? If you lose 1 mark, that makes a difference, right? That makes a difference so much that you will end up without a job. And next vacancy, God forbid, may come after 1 year or 1.5 years. You have to wait. People are waiting 5 6 years. People wait for 10 years also for next vacancy sometimes. When the Jet Airways went away, right? Now Go Air is gone. See, the point is, if you want to pass the exam, even if you have paid the fees, just let the reception know. They will refund you 100%. I don't want your money. If you are someone who is looking, "Sir, I want to be a pilot. I don't want a CPL, just a CPL. I want a CPL and a job. Then only you join me. Understand? Total money will be refunded. If you think you don't want to do the entire preparation, you just want to pass. There are many academies who do that, who will give question papers also to make you pass. You can join them happily. You can join them. I mean, if I am taking one single rupee of yours, I want to justify it because it will be used for my family, for my food. I will eat what you pay me, right? So I don't want to eat money which is wasted. Am I clear? So next thing here, this year 2023, in almost all the navigation exams, we scored the highest marks in one exam. We scored second highest because only one student attempted. Even one student attempted, then also we could score second highest. 91 it was. Highest was 92. Okay. Now I have 150 students in a class. How do I make sure that I always perform as a teacher my best and my students always get the best? So here is what you have to listen very carefully. So this is the pattern I follow for classes. See, I divide 150 students into batches of 35 each. So approximately 4 or 5 batches. Okay. Now, if I take a live class, let's say 150 students in a Zoom meeting live class, like many people will have doubts, right? I cannot solve everyone's doubts in like 3.5 hours. So what I do, I divide the class into 2 parts. One part, like now I have divided, 35 batches, right? A batch consists of 35 students and total are 4 or 5 batches. Now currently running is 5 batches. Next, we have planned to make it, plus or minus 1 batch. Now this class navigation is divided into 2 parts. One is a pre-recorded class. So every day you will be given a pre-recorded class for 2 hours. You have to do it at your own time and you have to come to class. Now after you do the pre-recorded class, you will have the notes with you. You have to read every line of it. If there's a single word you don't understand, you have to mark it. Second thing, you will be given homework of approximately 40 to 50 questions every day. You have to solve all the questions and now you have to come to class. In live class, what happens? In live class, whatever class you have done, these 2 hours, I will take half an hour or something to revise quickly the entire class so that I make sure you don't miss anything. Second thing I do is, whatever doubts in the theory book, so whatever doubts in the theory book that you have underlined, like you did not understand a single word, you can ask me this. Now third thing, whatever questions you did, in these questions any doubts will be solved again. Now see, the point is, every batch, this whole 150 students are divided into 35, right? So the advantage is only 35 students will be present at a time in one batch. I will not allow more than 35. So everybody will have a chance to clear all their doubts. Now, sir, we have done recorded classes. You have revised it once, so 2 times, and then I have solved all the questions in the notes. Any line I did not understand, I have asked, and now I have asked the entire practice book questions. Like I solved 40 questions, and these 40 questions, if any doubts, I have asked you and you have cleared it. Is that it? No. This is only, let's say, 75% of the class. Now, what happens next? See, there are questions which are very tough. I have a collection of questions from all the question banks in the world which are very tough, right? I will ask you to solve those questions in class, or I will solve it myself and show you how to solve these questions in class. So that way, this is the only way we make sure that, our students are way ahead of any batch students. Let's say you take any aviation academy in India, okay? Nobody does this. And this is the guarantee I give you. Because I have solved all the question banks. Whatever there is, I have solved them. And I have marked all the tough questions and I am teaching in class. This is the guarantee I give you. After completion of navigation with me, you have attended, let's assume, every class, you have attended all homeworks, you have cleared all your doubts. Go and take any book in the world. Australian ATPL, take it. Singapore ATPL, you take it. EASA, take it. Oxford's, take it. Keith Williams, take it. If you find a single question which you cannot solve, then bring that question to me. I'll show you how to solve. Understand? Now, sir, okay, you are also teaching all the extra questions in the class, right? All the questions which are not needed at CPL level, but you're taking the pain to teach everything in the class. Is it what I'm getting in the class? The answer is no. This is only, let's say, 90% of it. What is the 10% advantage we have? Here, see, I am not your teacher in class. I am just a guy who has completed an exam before you. Just your senior. I'm very friendly in class. You can ask me any doubts, anything at all. It is my problem, or it is, I will, no matter what, clear it. Now, the most important thing, or I call this magic, that happens in classes. Here you will get to listen every other student's doubts. That means, see, a question can be solved in 10 or 15 different ways. You bring a question, I'll show you how to solve it in 10 different ways. The point is, every student has a perspective, or the way he look at the concepts, right? So that you get it. So you will get to understand every student's point of view. You understood? So this is the biggest advantage. Like, it is very helpful. Yeah, that doubt the student asked, you may get it in the exam. You may understand here, okay, this question can be solved this way also. Yes or no? So this is what I make sure. You see, imagine 1.2 lakh doctors writing the NEET or medical entrance examination, and me scoring the best seat in the best college in India. Imagine my rank and how tough the competition was. When compared to this, getting a job in an airline is jujube, and you will learn all the magic, all the tricks, that makes it very easy. Understood? If your mindset is same as mine, sir, I want a job. I want to be a part of this competition, healthy competition. I want to enjoy the classes. I want to have fun solving the questions. Then you join. You may ask, sir, oh, to join your classes, should we, be very good students, scored very good marks in our 12th class? The answer is no. If you understand 2 plus 2 is equals to 4, then it is more than enough. That's all. 2 plus 2 is 4. Whatever aviation is, to make you understand, it is my problem. If I have to make you understand a concept 1,000 times, I will make you I'll teach it 1,000 times. Second thing, very important thing, you will never have to remember a single formula in your life. If there is a formula which you have to remember, I will derive it and I will show you how the formula came. Whatever complex the formula is, it will not matter. You will never remember anything. Once you understand this, you will never forget the concepts in your life. So if you are of same mindset, please join the classes. If not, if you are in the waiting batch, please take your money, leave the academy. See, this is very important, guys. You have to understand how important is this thing to sit in your brain. So this is why I thought, I will make a video about this and have to understand this. So I welcome you guys heartily to Dr. Pelton. We will work, in a fashion where we enjoy things. That's it. I'm not your teacher. I'm just a senior who passed the exam before. That's it. Take care, guys. Have a good day.